Hello. Good afternoon. Hello, Europe. Thank you. Oh yeah. Coco my ghost. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's one of the oh snap. Oh snap. Oh man, wow. That was cool. You know what? You know why my heart is warm? I pretty much got a top badge of the week, dragging from all three of the first top badges of the week. Ain't that something? I guess y'all like me out here. What up? All right, Ghost. Whenever you ready, man, I'm ready. Receive it. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? It's a dragon. Ah! Normally, I have my sound off.
Oh, this shit is unbelievable. Gotta have your own entrance music
All
when you go
right.
expression.
That's
Let's
funny.
go.
That's funny. Okay. Okay.
Big dragons, big energy. Let's go, baby. Let's turn it up. Mir 6'5" in the building. Y'all
You
know
gotta do
how
it
it
for
goes.
me.
Let's get
Ah!
it
We out here.
in. What up, baby? You already
That's the
know.
most energy you gonna get out of me. We out. We outside, y'all.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, as I get older, I keep asking myself, how long can I do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna run out? Is it something? And I'm like, as long as God gives me the lungs and the love and the energy, I'm gonna keep giving y'all all I got until I don't got it no
Right.
more. That's it.
One day, you know how like kind of being old has like the opposite effect. People that are mean when they were young are nice when they old, you know?
Facts, facts.
It's
I,
people that were loud when they were young, they super quiet when they old.
Man, let me tell you one of my things I never want to be is a grumpy old man. Like that's like
Man,
one of the things I think about is like as you get older, like you don't have patience for anything. Everything gets you upset. Like I don't want to be that guy that just screams at everything. Like I just don't. I
I
don't,
seen
bro.
my dad and I seen how my dad was, and I'm like, my dad is like super outgoing and funny as an old person.
Shout
So I
out
was
to the
like, I wonder if he
game.
was mean
Thank
when
you,
he was
Maz.
younger. Thank you,
Chakra. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Big Shaka.
First lady. I see y'all. Shout out to
Right.
y'all showing up. Major League, all of y'all.
Made sure.
Yang yang in this thing, and yang in this thing. Shout out to y'all
Yin
coming
yang
in.
in the thing. I always tell Major League because when I was rapping, my label was Major League. When we was kids, it was Major League Pimping, but MLP, and we had the little shirt with the Betty Boop on it. You know what I'm saying? But then it became Major League Entertainment because you can't sell pimping. Well you can, but you can't. You know. So on my old
Thank
songs,
you, Coco Ma.
I used to be like Major League. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's how
we
you
used
did
to.
it when you came in. Let's
Yeah,
go.
on
That's
thing, yeah. I'd be like,
that's it.
yep, Major League. Yep.
Nah, that's awesome. You came a long way, man. There's no telling what it looked like it used to be.
Oh yeah, man. Because people be like, "You used to rap." I'm like, "Yeah, I used to rap."
Now you look like you've been podcasting for 20 years. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. He gonna teach you how to study, and I'm gonna show you how to stack. He gonna make it rain, and I'm gonna break a chick back. We know broke around here, we talk cash. We get it, faster we get it, we make it back. 30 cities, 30 days. 1,000 rounds, 2Ks. What the work look like, we getting paid. They say your boy getting chubby because I'm eating Maine. 9mm shells, 2 dudes got black, 1 broke chicken, another with 4 stacks. I'm from Hollywood, the bottom of the map. Southeast Dago, turf thug, rat trap. My job's the ball, yours is the hate. Cut up the good work. I'm loving the hay. We getting it in like Flavor Flav. Tonight's headline story: you dudes is fake.
let's
Major.
go. You know, I definitely ain't rapping, so don't even look over here. Because I felt like I could come with something, but it would sound terrible.
He came in with his own stuff.
That's why I just scream everywhere. Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
Hey, I just heard, you remember that video with the goat was screaming? Somebody was just playing that in the last live I was in, and you just sounded exactly the same way it was. Like, But what's up, everybody? Welcome to Wednesdays.
Salute to everybody.
Yeah, Wednesdays. And welcome to How Times Change every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Today, we got Ghost Pressure in the building. Top badge of the week until Friday, right?
So Friday at the rundown.
And they never take it away. Once you a top badge of the week, you a top badge of the week.
I'm still going to send that dragon right before.
Right. 2 minutes before.
Right before.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes I always have a topic, right? But I don't want to be like the Lord spoke to me and told me to freestyle. But it was like that. I was seeing some stuff last night that I normally
Big
don't
Shawnee
talk
for
about
top badge in the building.
Yeah, Big Shawnee. You know what I'm saying? It was the influence. I wanted to talk about the influence of our culture. Because right now, not really speaking on politics, but there's like a fight between like who can get the black influence.
Wow.
Right. And so I just wanted to go through like what is it, like pretty much what is it doing out here, because we all hold influence in our own right, but why is it so important for the black influence to be captured?
I feel like a part of it is because we have to do something we've never done before, get on the same page. And I feel like if you don't have anything to look towards to get on the same page, how do you get on the same page? It isn't by just thinking you're entitled and you're the best of everything and not being able to, sacrifice who you are at times for others, just like they need to sacrifice for you. I think there's an understanding that because you are a leader in any way, that you're getting all the love, the gifts, and the energy. And is this just a negative annotation where it's like, I don't want to be a part of that, or I don't want to do that, it's too much, and we just can never get to a place where we all can focus together. It's like we will never believe in somebody like ever again since people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, like back in the day. So, I mean, I just feel like we've become a really entitled culture that is real selfish in many ways. And,
Okay.
it's going to be difficult to get out, but we can. I know we can.
I feel that. Like, do you feel like we're being emulated more now, or do you think it's always been the same?
Man, I think we are the fabric of America. like I know that we get in here and you guys, we get used to social media thinking that we can only celebrate Black history on, 1 month a year. But man, when you get into school and you really start to learn all the people that have done this before us, you start to be amazed about how much we are a fabric in everything that's ever done from slavery into where we are now. And I mean that. I went to my first college professor, and the best professor I ever had, he didn't teach trigonometry. He didn't teach calculus. He taught Black history. And what he taught was, yo, in America, you're not going to get your fair share, but you better bring it for who you say you are and how you look. And he dressed up every day. He came in with an attitude of just projection of high intellect. And it didn't look good because they're trying to say that's supposed to be a white thing. But he wanted you to know, no, you are who you say you are. And when you start to see all the people that made all these inventions that didn't have patents, then you start to learn they kept us from reading and intelligence so we didn't, be able to perform and grow like we should have. And they've been
Right.
doing that for a long, long time. But nothing they've done was without us. Nothing. You know what I'm
One
saying?
that's the one thing I learned for sure, like being a I don't want to say historian, but somebody that likes history a lot. Um, when you sometimes you got to create stuff without a blueprint, you know. And one thing that I always value about the inventions is a lot of them they just did them. Like they didn't have like they just looked at it and was like, "Hey, can you build one of these?" They didn't have no blueprint. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say,
Facts.
"Hey, build me a wagon." They were like, "All right, well the wheels go like this and this has to go like that." Building boats. They didn't have nothing written down, you know what I'm saying? They just did it. They just kept putting stuff together until it eventually looked right and worked. S-
I think that leads into to the idea that then why don't people understand that all the things that we've grown, technology and everything came from something? There's not enough respect on the framework that was put together for us to build to where we are. And I'm talking about music. We can go on and on and on. Like,
Right.
because you don't get all those things. These remixes, man, a lot of this music is just remixed 17,000 times. How many
Right.
times do I got to see the same song redone again?
Yeah. 20, I always tell people 20 was it COVID? Yeah, COVID was the one that mainly exposed that because all of a sudden you started hearing all these songs where it's like, wait a minute, like five people use the same beat. You know what I'm saying? Or they all use sampled this certain song and it's like, okay, this is the year of the samples. Just like when Rihanna came out and they had that beat CD going around the Caribbean where everybody was using the same beat CD to make
Facts.
songs to. It was the same thing. So it's a stamp and paste, kind of thing. And it's about it. It's like we're gonna
Big
use
man.
the beats that sell. You know what I'm saying? We know these beats capture people. We gonna keep using this beat over and over again. It don't matter what the person say on the song, you know, we gonna get the beats that move them. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Okay, subscribe now. You know, so um, it's like our we can stamp and paste the same song. Believe it or not, we could get tired of it, but we could stamp and paste the same song over and over again, and it will continue to sell. You know, um,
I think that's a part of marketing that you have to understand the business side and get out your personal feelings about how you feel about things, right? There's
right,
a lot of sides when you're talking about things. It's like, but do you understand these are the things that how you get imprinted in people when they see it all the time? And you know what I'm saying? So, there's an idea that, to be able to amplify things at the highest message, you have to get out your feelings on things because it's not about how you feel. It's about what everybody sees, and what's going on. And I think that's what I love about streaming. Like when we
right,
came in here, we didn't really have any understanding of a lot of things. We just wanted to get out a message that was important. I go through things as a black man that nobody discusses. I want to bring them on my stream and talk about them. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And I want to be able to. And you're not always allowed to do that in life. So I feel like this is our chance now. And I want to be around the right people. So
This your platform. You're able to, you're able to say stuff, and people are either going to accept it or they're not going to accept it. If it's something that a black man you might go through something that I never went through. You know what I'm saying? I might go through something you never went through, or we can feel the same kind of moment. We might have had it happen at different times, but we went through the same exact thing, and it's okay to talk about that. This is your platform. Everybody, when you turn on your live, this is your platform. If somebody don't like what you're talking about, go to the next live. You know what I'm saying? Go to the next stream. It's okay. Everybody's not gonna look at everything the same way. You know, Ghost colors his hair. I barely got any hair. I might want to color my hair, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So
them name changes are killers. I agree with
yeah, yeah. So, all right, we normally don't talk about politics on the show, but due to recent, like something I seen last night, just got one question about it. From
Shocker made a
a
good
then
point.
versus now.
That's a
What did
good
she
point,
say?
Shocker. She said, I feel like people change and try to change their content to appease others. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem in ways, like
You know
in my
what?
opinion.
Sometimes changing isn't bad, but when you're trying to conform to every little thing that other people are doing, that's when it becomes a problem.
That part.
You
I
know, if
totally
you're
agree.
changing with the time, that's different. But if you're like, all right, um, everybody, I don't want to be like everybody doing auctions, but like, okay, everybody doing auction, I'm gonna do auction. Everybody do a beauty pageant, I'm gonna do a beauty pageant. Everybody doing this, I'm gonna do that. Like, you soon as it changes, you want to do it too, and it might not work for you. You know, so find your lane.
Find your lane, be authentic.
Yeah, don't. It's okay to take stuff from other streamers and use it because somebody always copy from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
don't change yourself. Yeah, that's the problem. When you change yourself, it's okay to change the idea. Don't change yourself.
Because I think, guys, let's be honest. There's a million different ideas. There's some that have been remanufactured over and over again. We've all seen it, right? Like there were times I thought I came out with the best idea, and then if I just looked around a little bit longer, I would have seen somebody that had it, right? And then they're coming around. They're like, "You copied off of me," and I'm like, "I didn't even know you had it." But really, the idea is you can't do what I do. So what I bring to life ain't gonna be the same thing you bring to life, which is a great thing, right? But because I said it like that, that might hurt somebody's feelings, right? Like, but no, like everybody has a
Hmm.
different place from where they come from and how they execute it and who's around them, man. Yo, I gotta give it up to this show. This show has
Right.
transformed so many different ways. It really has.
You see it all the time. Daytime talk. You know what I'm saying? It be about the host. The show be the exact same, but it be about the host. What that host bring to the table that somebody else isn't bringing, and you go there for that experience. You know, there's gonna be a million shows like the judge shows. Like people like, oh, well, you seen one judge show, you seen them all, but Judge Judy is different than Judge Mathis. You know what I'm saying? You know that you got the Cutler's Court, two people doing it. So it's a judge show. They stamp the same show. They just use different personalities. It's okay.
So I got a question for you, man. In a society that's ever so changing, when we look at it, all right, times have changed. That's what we're talking about. An ever so changing society. How do in our culture that I feel like we have some of the most closed-minded people I have ever met. And part of it is because of how they grew and how they were raised, right? We talk about those things.
Hmm.
But a part of it is because I feel like we really need to teach people how to love themselves. Like I feel like there needs to be an understanding of what loving yourself is. Like, and then it's not always giving into everything. You know what I'm saying? And giving in to what people say they're supposed to be. Like sometimes you got to stand up for who you are. And I'm starting some things. I'm starting a campaign coming soon, y'all. It's it's just speak up for yourself, speak up for who you are. Stop letting everybody change your narrative and stop letting everybody dictate who you are. I come from a real depressed place in my life. So to be here now, to be excited about who I am, I'm not gonna let nobody change that. I'm gonna speak up until I die, and that's it. And I'm gonna try to do it in the best way, the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because it is the idea. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But that's what we're here trying to do. I'm messaging every day, and I have to take responsibility for who I am and what I put out there. And it's important we all do. And
Right.
that's what makes us better streamers than most, to be honest. Because we have accountability. When the rest of these, they don't really have much accountability. I can tell you I have accountability around me. Let me tell you, they down there.
Thank you, Chakra. Um, I would say like for far as like self, like being self love and stuff like that, you can't you can't teach anybody for sure how to really love themselves, but you could give them the direction on how to do it. You got to like look, if you really want to show love to yourself, these are the things that you can I can't show you how to do it, but I can lead you to the water and you can do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um
I like that.
yeah, because like you might tell me to go take a mud bath, and then I don't like being dirty. You know,
So get dirty then.
but it might not make me feel good. It might make me feel worse to be in that
That's good.
environment. So, but if you talk to me like, all right, you got to sit down and figure out makes you what makes you feel at ease, because you know you have hydration tanks.
Mhm.
You could lay in water in a hydration tank, or you can lay in mud. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much got to figure out what it is
I like that,
that's
Shaka.
gonna work for you to for self love. You know, hmm for sure, chakra. That you, because I had that conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago, my relative, about like friendships, relationships, and different things, like how we analyze what toxic traits that we push on ourselves and different things we can do to calm down. So everybody has to do that journey for themselves for the most part.
So we
Really
looking for self accountability. Yeah. I
self
mean, I can feel that.
accountability.
I can
You
feel that.
you have to take yourself accountable first before you can expect somebody else to do it. If you don't know how to take accountability, how can you expect somebody else to do it?
No, that's a good point.
Can you admit when you're wrong?
Jamila Joy. Shout out to Jamila.
Yeah. Are you able to admit when you're wrong?
That's a
You know.
good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Since y'all coming in, can we just say these guys did a great job? You know what I'm saying, on the rundown? Can I just, like, I mean, at the end of the day, all I hear is people complaining about not getting exposure. And then I see these amazing people get up there on the rundown and, advocate for us, advocate for Black history and what they're doing. And I'm just really impressed, what's going on. And this app is really getting bigger. And I see some stars around me every day.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that. I might be
It's
top bad of the week,
bridging
but
the gap.
I'm
Bridging the
telling
gap.
you,
That's the biggest thing. Like I could say from being on the app a couple years ago versus now, like I would I would never see myself on the rundown, like doing anything, whether it's getting a top badge or just being recognized or anything. I never would picture hearing my name, anything like that, because I felt myself insignificant. I'm just another streamer on the app, you know. But to get asked and be like, all right, look, we are doing this, to see like, all right, we need somebody on the forefront to bring out Black History Month or bring this out. And it's like, who we think of first? And when your name comes up as like one of the first people to be like, all right, when I think of Black history, this is the people that I think about. And you're like, you thought about me? You know? It-
but I think to the ones in the back that feel jealous, and my thought is like they committed to the app to do a show for the app, once a week for a while and really bring, content. Of course, they would look to those people first to amplify the message. And I just love what's going on. I think some people don't understand good business, and I'm seeing it on Tagged every day. And
it's
shout
getting
out to the
better.
content creators for real.
I'm glad that content is becoming more like
Facts. That part.
recognized on the app, you know.
Fact.
Because at first we know like it's all about who's getting the most diamonds, who's doing
Right.
this, who's doing that, and to be able to say like, all right, I'm getting diamonds and I'm having fun, but at the same time I have content. So when you come, we could turn up on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, but on Wednesday, 1 hour out the day, we at least gonna do this, you know.
And all
So
of it is a part of it. Like all of it is. It is content creating, the gifting, and it's a special place to be. Because when you put it all together, you have some of the best moments you never thought you could have sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair. It's unbelievable the moments, the emotions that have been going around this week because of the people that appreciate me and walking around as top badge of the week. And like I'm so humbled. All I want to do is give it back. You know what I'm saying? And just show up for everyone because y'all think of me like that. And that's what it's about, in my opinion. And it starts with this show for me. So this is one of the first shows I ever did, y'all. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And
But
it's been amazing. Amazing.
shout out to Mr. Graham, you know what I'm saying? Because without Mr. Graham, you know what I'm saying? John Graham, y'all don't know who that is. We wouldn't have a chair.
There we go.
Where
Let's
would the
go.
streamer be
Let's
without John
go. John
Graham,
Graham.
the inventor of the folding chair? Where would we be at without him?
Now, if they make a better one for 6'2" to 6'6" people, we'll definitely be in there.
Right, right.
Speaking of, I'm gonna ask you for chair tips after the show because some of these chairs aren't as strong as they make them seem online. I just wanted to throw that out
That's funny. All right, look. So my question was about politics, right? I don't know if you're familiar with the battlegrounds. You ever heard of battlegrounds before? Political battlegrounds and all that good stuff,
there.
right? So Georgia, right, will be a political battleground, of course.
Always.
They
Oh,
used to make people count. So I put a jar of quarters or a jar of, we'll say, beads in front of you, and if you guess the number, you get the vote, right?
okay.
So how do you feel that experience was for our ancestors
You talking about voting in general, the whole
in the
process?
beginning? The very we gonna focus on the very beginning
You
of
talking
having
about
to.
when we didn't have rights?
Yep, when you had to pass tests to vote.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, we had no say. Everything was predicated on what was good for them. I'll
Hmm.
say it like that, and what was going on. And they only capitalized on the unintelligent understanding of what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? But they knew that. So there's a part of me that goes both ways with this. It's like, yeah, you can do things and things happen and you can say it's not my fault, but you're not really taking culpability for what you played because you knew if you did this, this was gonna happen. And it's kind of how people live in this world now. It's like they're not like they can like as a leader, I can do something, but if something happens and hurts other people, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And there's an idea that they never said it was my fault.
Right,
And we're still living through that to this day, in my opinion.
for sure. Because I only asked because the black vote was insignificant then, right?
Hey,
We they
and
didn't want
women.
us to.
And
Yeah.
women.
Oh yeah, women got their rights in 1921. White women, 1921. Black women didn't receive their rights until 20 years later, I believe, 20 to 30 years later. After that, but
And some will still say you don't because
oh
of the
yeah.
economic things and things that happen that don't allow you to vote, like being in jail and the things
Hmm.
that take you out. You know, look at all my
Exactly.
people who've been locked up for marijuana, who don't have a vote. Don't get
Oh,
me
look
started.
look at that because they definitely have there's a I think they're what's her name? Kimba, right? I think they're doing a BT. I think it's a BT special
Yep,
they just dropped.
yep.
She got life in prison for being associated with a drug dealer. Life in prison for being associated, not even non. How is it people in the community getting severe minimum sentences of 10 to 20 years for non-violent offenses?
Do you not see what they do to us? We get in trouble for knowing somebody.
Right.
Do you
Yeah.
understand? It is ridiculous what they
Right.
have, the pressure they have us under. Just being honest.
Right. So
Kenya in
then
the building.
Big Kenyon. Fast forward till now, they're showing on TV how can Biden and
Oh
um
my God.
Trump. I know this is going to be real brief. How can Biden and Trump capture the black vote? That they need the black vote. They want the black vote. They love black
So are
people.
we all gonna vote independent or what are we doing? Or is that
So
what we're gonna do?
I said that last night. I said whoever is going against those two, I'm just gonna vote for them. I don't it don't even matter. It don't even matter who it is. I'm just gonna at least I said that I didn't vote for them, you know.
Look, I'm voting for Kanye West. I keep telling you.
Wow, you know what's crazy? I said that last night too. I was talking and I was like, hey, if Kanye ran, I'm gonna vote for Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
I just want another dynamic star in there like Trump, Just bring Kanye in. Same
Right,
thing.
right, right.
Same thing. Same thing. Just a different side.
Exactly for sure.
Lip shine.
Lip Sean in the building. That's who played the goat noise. Lip Shine. Ghost did the noise same noise when he came in here, as soon as he came in here. But um all right, leadership, black leadership, right? What is it looking like for us right now, Ghost?
Oh man, that's the toughest one probably. That's something we need to really work on. Mir, that's the problem. I don't see many leaders, but I
Are
don't
they
see
scared?
many
Is it
many
being
leaders.
scared? Is it because they scared, or we just don't have any?
I just don't feel like as a people we can love enough to build leaders anymore. Is that weird to say? Like I feel like we just haven't come together anymore like that. Like when's the next thing time you gonna see us do a march that means something? I mean, it's really, and the only way we ever get together when something happens, right? A
Right.
police force goes on a rampage and treats somebody wrong, or you know what I'm saying, or something negative in social media starts to push people. But
That
these things been going on forever.
right. We only march and get together when something happens, because they was even doing that when MLK and Malcolm X and all those activists were around. They would march because stuff was wrong, but nobody ever just was like, you know what, y'all, we just gonna march next Wednesday just because. Nobody ever did that.
There you go, Lit. Still
You know what
got
I'm
a
saying?
phone said. Shout out to Lit.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So
it's time to do some sit-ins again. I think we kind of I felt like this is how a ghost really feels. If you're asking me how I really feel like when it comes to times change from when I was a kid and now, I felt like there was a time that our parents gave up on us. And as in or themselves, not on us, on themselves to think that they made it after Martin Luther King and they didn't make it. Racism just got sneakier, just got harder to find, are really in systems and really built in systems now. They're really hard to detect. So now I feel like, we need all of that now. We
they
need that
took
to
that
come
as a
back.
win, though.
Yeah, and that's what I
Sometimes they say
think.
take the
Yeah.
small wins. Sometimes take the small. Like, it's better to have it sneakily than in your face every day,
Facts,
all
Liz.
day. They say
They try to tell me because I was a fall from my country, there wasn't racism. You guys are ridiculous. Like they made
military
it
is the
hard
most
for the Air Force, hard for me.
racist, yeah,
But I
entities.
fought. I fought for the people around me, and I fought for us.
Hmm.
And that's why I got out after 10 years because I should have did 20, but I couldn't take it no more because of the politics and how they treat us. But, I did my best. So I got out after 10 years. Honorable, doing the right things instead of
It's
being
cause it's
ignorant
cause you
and
go
mad.
in, you always hear
So royalty.
the military is no place for a black man. You always hear that, you know. But we don't go in the military for the military values and reason. We go in there because of what it can provide, for our family. We know that sometimes you're not going to like what you do, because when we look at our ancestors and our grandparents and all that, like, we'll hear about the grandfather who was a trash man that broke his back, or the grandma who washed dishes and, or took care of people's babies and stuff to feed you so you can have a better shot. And then your mom did a certain job that they didn't like to get you to this moment. Sometimes it takes two or three generations to break their back to get one good one, you know.
Man, let me tell y'all, the same cats that was on the corner telling me not to go in the military, that's not
They
somewhere
probably
you
still
should
right
be.
there.
Right. I got out and now they're asking me for money. Now they're asking me for information. Now they're asking me what it's like to travel. You know what I'm saying? And I remember as a kid, I really could have believed that that's where I was supposed to be on the corner. So I'm thankful that I made the choice to go in the military because I wouldn't be here today. Especially in the place I am. First of all, I wouldn't be here without God. But I want to say after that, it was
Right.
definitely the experiences I was put through.
Yeah, I always say that. I always say that. Like, I always had a job, so I would always see people like my homies to be sitting outside. Hey, bro, let me get $1. Let me get this. Hey, buy me a Swisher. Buy me this. Buy me that. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, you want a job? Oh no, I ain't trying to work.
What? Give them a book. They'll really
You
get
know what I'm
mad.
saying? So I would get up. I would work the 6 a.m. shift, bro. I would go to work and they would be sitting outside smoking at 6 in the morning. I would get off at 2:30, 3 o'clock and come back to the house and they sitting in the same exact spot. Same clothes, same cup, same Swisher guts laying on the floor. And they like, oh, you just got off of work, you know?
It's sad for real.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got off of work. You know where I'm at. And then want you to pick them up and, hey, look, what you doing this weekend? I'm rolling with you. No, you're not. Why?
Man,
Why
we'll
would I
find
want somebody rolling?
every reason to to lie to women and get them to do, but will not do things for themselves. Will not like we'll do anything. We'll sell their soul
But
for a
then
woman and
that
things and
becomes the
weird things.
problem when you see that then oh man, I ain't trying to go into the
I know.
relationship thing,
I'm trying. My
but
bad.
look,
Look at this.
but look, like a girl will deal with one of those guys, right? And get on the internet. All he do is lay around, smoke and drink. He's a bum. And then the dude like me who's been working since he was 14 years old will get the same treatment.
Because you're not
Oh,
cute enough.
I know I'm medium ugly, but you know what I'm saying. I wasn't sitting on the block. I wasn't sitting in front of the house all day waiting on some money to come to me. I was going out and getting it. So
Look,
yeah,
looking cute better be more than physical things. That's all I'm saying. Like,
man. Guys don't have that privilege to just sit and look a certain way and be like, oh, I'm just gonna make it. You know, you try your hardest to make sure it's like, all right, well, these looks is gonna pay for everything. How many dudes are sitting around like that? You know, they barely making it. They stressed out on the back end. They might be getting it, but they stressed out on the back end. Trust me. It's not like women, you know. We know men are visual. We don't have a problem taking care of women because that's what we do. But guys trying to put themselves in the women's shoes, and I'm just gonna be. We try not to say tag because we know we are in a different world environment on here.
facts,
But you
facts.
know, we're gonna talk about outside the tag. People that don't know nothing about streaming.
Yeah, we'll just keep it through like social media because we ain't gonna because all these apps is pretty similar. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, yeah. You hit the live button like, whoop. Let's see who I can finesse today.
It's true. It's true. Look, I've run into people with verses, and guys are telling me that they're so clever because of all the things they've done with women. Like that makes you clever and intelligent. Like you're speaking to me like this. Like I would want to know this anyway.
How's
But
that a win? Do
like
you
that's how
consider is that a win
that
for you?
attitude is around me here more than I've ever seen. I'm just being honest, man.
But is that's a win? Do you consider that a win? It's like, yeah, I got girls that give me money.
Big Nariah in the building.
Mariah, I ain't never had this many top badges a year at one
Let's go, top
time.
badges, rule the
Right.
world. Say.
Yeah, that's funny. Y'all been out here, you know what I'm saying? I just go to show y'all I know people, right? I'll be in the streets.
No,
I know the good energy, you
he
know.
just knows he's gonna be a top badge soon. He should have been one. That's all he's trying to tell y'all right
It's
now.
okay. If every top badge in this room do a recommendation for me, then maybe they'll give it to me.
They definitely won't, but we'll definitely try.
I don't see no stains on nobody's names in here. You know what I'm saying? They might be like when they look at Go, they're like, dang, Ghost sent one in. I could just hear him yelling now. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. We don't want him yelling no more.
Nah, man. I really, honestly, when it comes to that, I believe in each the people that believe in themselves. You know,
All right. Another
it,
one.
let's go, Lolo in the building.
All
Tell you.
right. Another one.
You know
Top.
why? You know why? Because all top badges do is get a bad name, but all we do is pour around the app everywhere we go. Like,
All
I'm
right.
being honest. Look,
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm one, I can say it. Y'all were lying. Top badges are doing most of the work. We are. They're everywhere.
All right.
All right. I just had to let that out.
Yeah. Shout out to Lolo. Nikki, what's up?
But
You know.
I'll say this: there's a lot of top badges that are really trying. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
When it's always they're all bad and this and that because they were bad to me. They were negative to me when I got in here, so I ain't
Yeah,
got nothing to
but
say
it's
about
it's
it.
a lot of y'all. Everybody can't be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be good. You
Right,
know,
right, right. Can
somebody
you
got to be
imagine
the
a
bad
world we're
guy.
all the same? That's what I want to talk about. We would not work out if we were all the same, guys.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know who the kids in the stream are, but Fairly Odd Parents. There was an episode where everybody was gray blobs, and Timmy made a pink hat and put it on anyway. I don't know if y'all remember that. Y'all might not remember it. I remember it though. But everybody was gray. If we was all gray and we all thought the
We
same, we
remember
all
it just
sound the
like we
same.
we remember when the Rams were really good. Yeah, but go ahead. No, I was just funny.
2 years ago,
I know I hated saying that,
2 years
but
ago.
I
Jesus
hated
Christ.
that.
Didn't you guys just get
All
eliminated?
right,
All
never
right.
mind. We're
All
not talking
right.
sports.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
I'm
You
leaving.
got what's his name just retired too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Crying and stuff. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to the live, man. Welcome to How Times Change every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? It is hump day, y'all. Hump day, hump day.
Big Wednesdays, y'all. Shout out to
Yeah.
y'all. Thank you,
Um,
Lolo.
yeah.
Big top badge energy.
All right. OG Lolo. Me and
Yeah,
Lolo been
shout out to
around
all
for a
the
long
all the
time.
ones that paved it for us to be here.
Hmm.
I want to say that too. Like, I feel like, all I see is the doors that they open for me. And I feel like I don't ever get to say that because so much energy goes around the app and people make up their decisions for how they feel about you before they even get to meet you. But I want to say thank you, Mir, and so many of the people that are around me for opening up opportunities for me. Because, like I said, this was one of the first shows I did. And,
Yeah, you
when
could
my boy
see it.
called
You
me,
could
I'm going to
see
come
it.
in here. So,
Yeah, you could see certain things early when I met you. I was like, oh yeah, they gonna hate him. They
shut
ain't gonna hate. They gonna not gonna like him. He's loud. Energy that too. You got too much. I don't know anybody with this energy. Oh, they ain't gonna like him. Let's get him on the show. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him on the show.
man,
Look at you now. When I
bro.
see your name, I can hear you yelling.
Man, he
My
says that all the time,
my
but that's
dad
my
used to yell my name so much as a kid that like I would be sitting in the room and I'd be like, "Dad, did you call me?" No, boy, get out of my room. No, like you could hear people, you know what I'm saying? Hey yo, what's up?
No,
But
I was the boy getting slapped all the time. Like, all this is really who I was. I got kicked out of every class I was in because I talked too much. I went, like, this isn't like when people try to tell you at 42, like, stop being loud. It's like, stop being you. Like, it's like, all right,
right.
like,
I'm telling you, I can't picture a 80-year-old ghost still yelling. You it's
I
like
feel like
almost like you're gonna have a megaphone then or something.
I want to be the first. I feel like I could do it. Let's go. Yeah, I could figure it out. We gonna get it.
We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. Hey, I appreciate you guys in the live and the
Yeah,
comments and
shout out to
everything.
y'all,
I have
man.
selective reading, so if I miss comments, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right, Ghost. What what are you contributing? What are you right now contributing to the culture?
So for me, uh, I want to say I feel like I'm a girl dad. Um, I feel like I'm raising daughters in my life. So I feel like there's a need for men to step it up and love women the right way. Or maybe it's not even right or wrong. I'll say love them different than when they used to been loved because they're becoming providers themselves. There's a lot that's going on that's different. So for me, seeing the capabilities of the women at a young age, I don't want to hold them back. I don't know what they can be if they get me, and I'm pushing everything I got as a man into them the right way. So I want to do that. I want to change the culture and stop making it a competition between men and women. Instead, let's build each other up the highest we can be and let's see where we end up. So I want to bring that idea that, because I love women in the way I do, that I'm not there for my men, but I also have an obligation to build up women. That's my life. It's been shown to me over and over again by God. So I don't want to look like a weak man or a man that doesn't get the understanding of brotherhood like it should, as well as do my job on this earth as I can. You know, my queen says I'm a leader of men, and she doesn't say that with like, you know, cockiness. She says it with love in her heart because she sees the men that come around me and what we create together. And seeing your queen be fulfilled is a part of a lot of the things I'm trying to do. And it's deep in our culture. Our culture's hurt. So I have to really, I got to bring my love. My love will save things. I know it.
You
So,
know, we know that the bonds between men have been broken. You know, we always see women empowerment.
appreciate y'all.
You
Appreciate
know,
it.
shout out, it's Women History Month, by the way. So shout out to
Facts.
women. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we
Thank you,
see
Sean.
you guys are unified. You know, but the men on the other hand is like everybody standoffish towards each other. We're all in
Yeah.
little pockets and little groups, and there's some of us that are coming together, but for the most part, the only thing that you'll get around is like two black men walk past each other and give each other that nod.
Yeah.
That's our empowerment.
Princess. I agree.
That's what you'll get. When we're in groups, we don't talk to each other. But
Yeah.
one on one, we'll acknowledge each other, and we need to stop that.
I
We need
agree.
to, we
Totally.
need to be able to groups need to be able to come together versus like, we know that groups of people in general are dumb together, but individuals are smart. So
And then there's the idea that women are watching us as kings, Mir. Like there's a lot of amazing, beautiful women out here who look up to us as men. Why don't we take that on to be those leaders and to show women how to treat us by treating each other the right way? And that's all I'm saying is men, like we got to do that. Like, I mean, like every time I'm around you, man, we have great conversations. I want
mhm.
to talk to you forever. Like it's easy being around you, you know? So
Society did that though, Chakra. I talk about that all the time. This is the thing right now. What's going on in the comments right now? You got me and Ghost, and the comments is ladies, right? Now,
facts.
if I go into a verse, the dude on the other end, F you, da 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 da, talking mess to me, bro. I'm in a live full of it's 20 women in here, bro. It's 20 women in here. Ghost got 20 women in his live. Now we got 40 women to entertain between both of us. But if I verse Chakra or Shawnee,
Yes.
there's a bunch of dudes in that live, right? They don't want to see me. They don't want to talk to me. So what? Why can't me and Ghost or me and another person come together and put our resources together? Because when you come to our life, how's it gay if it's nothing but women in here? I'm having a conversation with Ghost, ain't nothing but women in here, but it's gay to talk to him. Hey, bro, how you doing today? You having a good day? F you.
It's but it's a part of the women you surround yourself around too, because the women around me, they want that.
They be
They
in here
you
saying
know what I'm
like, "Oh,
saying?
he
So
was
I
kind of cute until he opened his mouth."
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that.
Aren't you on the app
So,
for girls? Some of them aren't you on the app for girls? Then why wouldn't you link up with one of the dudes, one of the hottest streamers on the app, one of the dudes that got one of the flyest shows on the app that ain't nothing but 30, 40, it's 200 views, bro. And I can look through my views right now and see that there's at least 60 guys that came in here. Then clicked on y'all profiles, probably didn't fave y'all. Come and rock with Mir, bro. Go to Ghost Live, bro.
speak
There's
up,
women in
man. Come
there.
on.
There's
Let's
women in
go.
there. If that's what you
Let's
want,
go.
go
Speak up,
there.
baby. I love
Don't
it.
disrespect. Don't
Yeah.
disrespect me. I got what you need. You know what I'm saying? This is what you on the app for. Come to my
but
live.
but
Be red in here.
don't
Major
come
League, you're red in here, bro.
days.
You know what I'm saying? Major
Fact.
League is the homie. JE's the homie. Y'all red in here for when y'all in here speaking y'all minds and speaking y'all truths and stuff like that. The women see that and they're like, wait, oh, Mir got intelligent homies. And where they at now? They in your live going crazy because they
Fact.
seen you in here, but you didn't click on the live because you're like, oh, I ain't going to no dude's live. That's gay.
When I first did this show, that is what he did for me, guys. Yeah, I had to put the work in to be me, but he put me on a platform so I could shine. Look, I'm not asking you men to do anything else, but build a platform for your guys to have success and let them do it.
Right.
Look, I'm not asking you to make them, no. Just give them an opportunity. Mir gave me an opportunity, and I made the best out of it. And now I came back around because I love it here. And whenever he
Yeah.
needs me, I'll be here. And I'm enjoying it. He has one of
So
the top shows on his
why
app.
not push black excellence? Hello, Nita. Why not push black excellence? We had men's panel. When you come in here, you're like, oh, it's a bunch of dudes in the box. I'm leaving. But before you can hear what we talking about, you just let your eyes be like, oh, it's a bunch of dudes in there. I'm leaving. When you could have came in here and got some rebuilding, you might have been in here dealing. You might have dealt with some
Man, love
trauma.
Mondays.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny. Yeah. So you you're dealing with
Hey,
some kind of
thank you,
trauma in your
Diva.
life. We're in here talking about how this is going on with the black man and that's going on with the black man, but all
Yeah.
you saw was dudes in the box. You had to leave. You could have needed that
Oh, you got
lesson.
that?
You could have needed that lesson today, but you skipped out on it because you let society put this stigma and this picture in your mind that if dudes is in a area together, they're gay. People on social media got a problem with that. Like you don't have homeboys outside of the app. Don't y'all go to bars? Don't y'all sit and watch football games together?
Man,
What's wrong with
they've only been around me because I've had good women around me, dog. That's the only way. Look, I
what's
had
wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with that until you need a man for being a man and he doesn't show up for you, but he's showing up for the women around him. You feel me? Like,
Hmm.
so you took that bond and you made it about the women, but
You
that
might
bond
learn
was
something
always
being
created
around.
from here. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to do that. Like men don't feel that way. I got a couple around me, but it's not many, and they're solid. You know what I'm saying? But the other part of it is mere. Sometimes we have men latch on to us because of what they can get from us, and they hurt us, and they hurt other people around us. So I'm very careful. It's not just any men. They really got
Yeah.
to prove themselves to be what they say they are, just
I'm,
like women do. If
I'm
we
telling
ask
you, you
women
might learn
to, we
something.
ask men to too.
You hang
Step it up.
around
Show
Ghost
us who
Live,
you are.
you can't go to Ghost Live without hearing his voice. Even if you're in there for the women, you're gonna hear his voice. So like as long as you stay in there, you know what I'm saying, something's gonna click and be like, wait a minute. Ghost is, he be teaching knowledge. I'm not here listening to the knowledge, but he be teaching knowledge. And it's like, I'm in here every week chasing Shawnee and Chakra and first, is it First Lady? First Lady, yeah, I'll just go in there and see First Lady, go in there see her eyes and stuff, go in there see that chocolate skin Chakra and Shawnee got. I just go in there for that. But
Fact.
while I'm there, hey man, Ghost keep talking about elevating and this and that.
That's it.
Maybe if I elevate, maybe they'll come to my life.
That's it. That's it. That's how the
Eh, Look, how you gonna get them to your stream? How they gonna come to your stream? Maybe if I say some of those things Ghost said, maybe they'll come to my stream. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get in Ghost
I've
Box. I'm
seen
gonna get in
that
Ghost
too.
Box. I'm gonna get in
Let me
Ghost
tell
Box.
you, it's nothing funnier than seeing it's not so when you're around me, you're going to say similar things I do. And I'm gonna say similar things you do. That's how relationships work. You kind of just start to say them, you don't realize it. But there's sometimes somebody takes what you says and says it just like you, and it doesn't sound right. And you're like, why did you do that? What? You done messed me up. And so
Right,
now when I'm coming around, the messaging ain't the same because you done did what I do.
man. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to How Times Change every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a history show on history and social norms. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't here, you wasn't here. If it wasn't real until it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? We in here down and around like gum on the ground, LRPs and MRPs. You know what I'm saying? If you got an Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. It's free, y'all. It's free. I just want to see the numbers. Y'all ain't got watching them on videos. Just follow me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing anyway. You sitting on the couch anyway. You sitting in your chair anyway. Shout out to John Cram. You know what I'm
To that.
saying?
Let's
You
go,
know?
IG 6'5" man, talking
Shout
shop.
out to John
Yeah.
Cram.
But yeah, I guess we getting down to the 5 minutes. Let me tell y'all what I got going on real quick, since
Go
I ain't
ahead.
really say too much. I want to give a shout out to my show on Monday nights at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? The Black and Tan show with one of my co-hosts who never goes live, but he's one of the biggest gifters and the best friend I ever had. And we got a great guys on there, Mado and 50, and we go over sports every Mondays. And then you can catch us on Fridays, which is our biggest day. You know, you catch me and Chakra, Juice Box. It's unbelievable. After the rundown at 3 p.m., we got all types of performances in there, all types of important people, you know, and we're getting to the hot seat. We're questioning them. We want to see what they're doing for the app. We want to see how they feel about the app. And we're just having a really good time. And then let me tell y'all can catch my girl going for top badge, Big Shawnee, you know what I'm saying, 8 o'clock on Hey Hoochies. We just had another phenomenal episode with the barber in there, and we learned a lot from it, and it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's been an incredible, incredible, incredible ride. You know what I'm saying? You can catch April K on Saturdays with karaoke. That's a place you can just go home and have fun. And you can catch me with a new show coming. I said, it's coming soon, guys. I got a new show coming. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but everybody loves Ghost Energy. So I'm going to bring Ghost Energy to everybody, if that makes sense. So I'm coming out with something that's going to vibrate through the app very soon. And y'all going to see it. And shout out to First Lady. We got Men Expressions coming back. We're going to change the day. It used to be on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? We're going to change the day. So y'all be hearing about that. You know, that's a place where men can just express themselves. Yo, we got a lot going on. Man, I can talk all day. If you don't have content, what is you doing on this app? Let's go!
We know what you're doing on this app if you ain't got content.
Nah, but shout out to Mia for having me. It's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure, you know, helping me grow as a man. Being around him, I have, because we have really intelligent conversations about growth in men. So when we speak up here, we really mean it. It's not trying to play facades for clout or anything like that. I don't go anywhere for clout. I go where I feel like my messaging will be understood and will
You
help.
don't get no clout in here anyway, man. That's why I come to
You
y'all
crazy.
lives.
This room be popping.
I'm gonna come to y'all live for the clout.
No,
Somebody DM me and was like, Mir, sometimes I come to your show, it be looking like the rundown in there.
Facts.
Comments be moving.
Facts. Look, my shows haven't hit that. So what did you mean? But I still love it. I'm still working. I'm gonna get there one day.
Like in the
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. For real. Appreciate you so much. Shout out to
make
all
sure
y'all.
Check out the feature shows on Wednesdays. Venus versus Mars, link up with 2 Cent, AV, Navi promo. Who else on Wednesday? I don't know, but I know them. I know they on Wednesdays.
Shout out to all the top badges that make this app better. Shout out to all the top badges that come together and love on each other and appreciate each other's compliments.
Y'all gonna have a top badge barbecue?
Man, look.
Another one.
Look, this is the idea.
That's my favorite top badge.
If we try to be a place where everybody wants to be here, then we're all gonna be them. That's how I look at it.
You know
like
what?
That's the only idea. Like
my favorite.
Let's go, big
my
top
favorite.
energy.
Seek.
Let's go, Seek. Shout out to
the top
badges.
Just my favorite top badge. My favorite streamer.
We go on and on. Shout out to these top badges, man.
My favorite streamer.
Oh, this top badge hate. Now they mad because Ghost a top badge. Hey, let's go, top badges. Right. Whoa!
Go ahead. 6'5" Mir for top badge.
You already know, bro. Like I already said it. It's whatever you want to put it on. Cherries on top. Thank you, sis. I feel like you already. Thank you, Seek. That means everything. Thank y'all. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Honestly, I want to tell y'all something. If y'all might not ever get to experience, or if y'all do, I really took being top badge of the week seriously. I'm so honored that so many people that I ever thought would come just congratulate me, speak highly of me. And I feel like when you get accolades, it's like, oh, I did it. But when you see your peers come through and say you deserved it and that they seen it, that's better than anything for me. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter's looking at me. So if y'all don't know, I get to spend time with my daughter. She's here for a couple of days and she's nuts. So shout out to y'all. I'm gonna go spend time with my daughter because family's first. I put God first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Girl dad right there. She's over there, y'all. Looking at me. That's she's like ready to go. So
is she loud? Is she loud like you too? She be yelling like you?
So talk right here. Let me ask you a question. Are you loud like me? Go ahead, answer.
Yeah, I can be.
I can already hear it in her voice. She cleared her throat. Yeah, I'm loud. How many shoes? How many tennis shoes you got? How many shoes you got?
She had a lot. How many you got now?
I don't have a lot anymore because I
She grew out of them. She's growing a mile a minute. So
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's the other guys. When y'all buy sneakers, being a sneakerhead myself, please buy them 4 sizes ahead.
right.
Like the way these kids grow, I'm telling you, buy them they size.
I just got my mini me some shoes. They,
I'm gonna go take it to the mall now. I feel like that's where we need to start. But shout out
right.
to all y'all. And this is a great show. And I hope everybody gets on the show, please, so I can come see y'all because Mir asks good questions. He keeps the live going, and it's an incredible experience for anybody who hasn't been on Mir's show. I'm out of here, y'all. Big Ghost Pressure out here. Hey!
Hey. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming in. Did you have something to say, Cherries, before I end the live? 3 box.
Oh no, I was commenting in the comments. No, I just came to say hi and yeah, that's all.
All right. All right. Cool. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
the subscribers.
See you later.
All right.
Big.
Shout out to the subscribers. Yeah, definitely. Hey, man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous, whichever one you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And catch me in a stream near you.